Welcome back, Holdings, to more Diablo 3, the Crusader edition, with Clitorius, the victorious Clitorius.
Here, let me open the gate. Adria was my mother, but I don't know much about her. She died when I was very young. I was raised by Uncle Deckard.
And your father?
I'm told he was a great warrior who was lost when Tristram fell to the demons.
Oh, he was a great warrior, all right.
Look! A hidden cellar! Follow me!
There are dark secrets here.
People said she was a witch, but I never believed it. Captain Dalton!
Oh yeah, 166.7% damage. I think we want that.
Here's the key, and my mother's journal. What I've seen of it is disturbing. I want to know more about her, but that can wait. We need to save Uncle Deckard first.
I will go. Stay here and learn what you can.
Thank you.
Aiden came to me last night. I suspected what was lurking within his troubled heart. I consoled him as best I could. Regardless, wherever he's headed, hell will surely follow in his wake. The shadows close in on Tristram once again. But like Aiden, I'll be gone before they fall.
Leah, tell me about your mother.
Well, details are hazy, but I know that Adria was obsessed with chasing the arcane. She knew she could never raise a child. Uncle Deckard believes that the madness and horror of her life finally caught up with her.
Oh, hell no.
The fight is over for this one. Tristram Cathedral. The fallen star lies within.
Get your asses in the pit.
The star is close.
The grotesques may seem slow and senseless, but they hide many dangers within their hideously malformed bodies. A set of spikes lurks beneath the monster's flesh, and foul parasites nest within them. It is said that these horrors themselves are constructed by a greater evil, a darkness that I cannot even fathom.
So dark. Fuck your chair. Welcome to the ghetto.
And I'm cursed. Once the captain of King Leah'S army, I lived only to honor my land and my king. No man has a greater love for his king than I had for mine, even as I drove my blade through his dark and corrupted heart.
Yeah, that sounds like love to me. Alright, what do we have that's new? We have Punish with the Roar. When you block with Hot and Sense is active, you have a chance to explode with Fury, dealing damage to nearby enemies. We also have Sweep Attack. Sweep a mystical flail through enemies before you, dealing large amounts of damage. There we go. That's what I'm talking about, baby. You can see we got a little little buffness going already. The Hardened Senses gives us a little flame.
It was Lazarus. Of that I am certain. He alone had the king's ear and whispered dark and evil magics into it, instilling the notion of an imminent attack by Westmarch. Afraid to speak against the Archbishop, the councillors nodded their empty heads in agreement and sent us off to die.
Well, those motherfuckers are dead too. Uh-oh.
That creature must die.
Ain't nothing but a G thing, baby. Get that motherfucker!
Not enough wrath. Cower before Zakaru!
Frenzied. 25% attack to a speed bonus. We can really fuck shit up.
My wrath is low.
They weren't underneath the chandelier, damn it.
Like chaff before the wind.
It's a cursed shrine. Let's see if we can defeat all 5 waves of enemies.
Not enough wrath.
No, I'm not having it. That's all we got to wait for, which is pretty good for a noob.
Yes!
They gave us credit for 5 waves, which works for me. Got fucked up! Ah, it's a scooter, come and catch a ride! Oh wait, wrong game. Alright, so what do we have now? We have a shield bash with the shattered shield. Shatters into other smaller fragments, exploding outward and hitting more enemies. Alright, let's check it out. Oh yeah, we like that. Mommy likes it. Three monsters pulverized by the dungeon. By the time this LP is done, I will have all 6 characters. Well, not by the time this is done, but I will have all the other characters to level 70. My hardcore monk is currently at level 68, so my hardcore character is 2 levels away from max. But there is an achievement for getting one of every character to 70. So that will be my final goal with Clitorius. To get her up to 70. table is broke.
Foul minions, stay back! Back! May this ledge hold. The Skeleton King.
The power of the fallen star awakened me, and soon all will suffer as I have suffered. Gods, bring me his bones!
Beating up on Deckard Cain.
Back to your grave!
Blinded by the night.
Not enough rats.
Thank you, but why did you risk yourself for me?
Your niece asked me to find you, and I agreed.
Oh, it is wonderful to hear that Leah is well. I feared the worst. I learned of this secret passage through old maps I found.
Sure you did.
We must discuss the fallen star. Follow me to Tristram.
Alright, that shield's better. Let's upgrade to it. It's fantabulously bigger. And bigger is better, folks. Trust me. Ask any girl.
I rescued the old scholar and learned from him that a creature called the Skeleton King stands between me and the star, but not for long.
Clitorius will have none of that shit.
Leah told me of your crusade to find the source of corruption in the Zakharum faith. I may have information that will help you. Mephisto, Lord of Hatred, spent many years trapped under Travancore and slowly tainted the Zakharum in a bid for freedom.
I have heard this, but knowing how it happened is not enough. I must find the source of the corruption to cleanse it.
I fear that Mephisto is no more. His soul was destroyed on the Hellforge. I am sorry, Crusader.
I've dedicated my life to this crusade, and your news does not change my oath. If I search my entire life and find nothing, it will still have been worth the journey.
My type of chick.
Uncle, you're alive!
Thanks to you and your friend here.
It was my duty to help. Now, I would know of the falling star.
The prophecy of the end days surely points to it as a sign that the end has begun.
Please, Uncle, not more of your stories. All that matters now is that you're back. I've spent most of my life traveling from place to place with Uncle Deckard, while he did his crazy research.
It can be a lonely life. What drives him?
He's convinced that the forces of hell will invade our world and bring about the end times.
He's
All
a smart
these
man. You
years,
should probably
he's
listen to
still
him.
Searching for a way to stop this apocalypse.
Did you learn anything about your mother?
She wasn't from Tristram originally. She came here during the Troubles. She was in search of something, but I'm not sure what. She reminds me of Uncle Deckard, obsessed with the war between angels and demons.
The Skeleton King was once our beloved lord, Leoric. He was driven mad by Diablo's evil. He lost both of his sons and his very soul before he was finally defeated. Now it seems he's risen to plague this land once again.
Then I will be the cure.
The key to defeating him lies in his old crown. Seek out our blacksmith, Hadrig. He knows of its whereabouts. Leah, you should not. I am the last of the Horodrim. I couldn't always claim this. In fact, if I had turned to the Horodric teachings sooner, Diablo could have been stopped before his reign of terror began.
You were called and did not answer?
When the first signs appeared, I did nothing. I had shrugged the old tales off like they were so much fantasy. And Tristram, no, the world has paid dearly for my arrogance. I have tried to make up for my failings. Leah and I have spent her lifetime scouring the world, collecting pieces of the prophecy of the end days. If I can decipher it, we will have the key to defeating the Lords of Hell.
I can see that Leah is important to you.
I do not know what my life would have been like had I not raised her. Oh, it must have been difficult for Leah, following an old man on a mad search for the secrets to defeating the Lords of the Burning Hells. But though she has seen her share of mysterious things, she is still unsure of my quest. I can understand. She has never seen anything like Diablo and his brothers. The prophecy of the end days is contained within the Horodric tomes I inherited from my ancestor, Jared Cain. It is a warning to those who could interpret it regarding Hell's ultimate invasion of our world, written by many different people throughout history, in many different lands. All known versions of the prophecy are incomplete. I have spent a good part of the past 20 years trying to complete it. I am certain it holds the answers to defeating the Lords of Hell.
The story of Mad King Leoric hangs heavy over this town.
Leoric resisted Diablo's attempts to possess him, but the effort left him weak and confused. When his son Albrecht was kidnapped to be a vessel for Diablo, it destroyed any sanity Leoric had left.
And so he became the Skeleton King?
He commanded an army of the dead deep within the cathedral, finally serving the Lord of Terror he had resisted while alive. Many adventurers tried and failed to slay the Skeleton King. It was left to Leoric's eldest son, Aiden, to finally kill the monster his father had become.
Alright folks, that wraps it up for this video. Stay tuned for more Diablo 3.